Are we
Hello.
getting
So,
explained?
uh, is it? I hope it's cool that there's three of us in this one. I'm curious to hear from Leonardo. So, Leonardo, like, could you tell me? We've talked about this before when you came on my podcast, Freestyle Rap Show. But if you could tell like your whole story as an artist,
Oh
overall, like
shoot.
when you
Okay.
first got into music, or whatever you want to touch on, whatever that question means to you, the story of who you are as an artist, in
Right.
3 minutes.
In 3 minutes, I won't be able to say the whole thing, so I'm gonna try to keep it short.
Yeah, you
So
got to make choices.
cool. So I'm from New York City, Queens, then moved to Brooklyn. My how I even got into music is basically my parents. My parents, basically my whole family, they're all musicians, if not artists, if not producers. There's only a quite few of them that are in law and order, police, firefighters. So there's quite a few of them, but mostly everyone is like music and creativity. Um, so my parents dance for a living, and because I was around so much different kinds of music, because they dance Argentinian music, Mexican music, just a bunch of um, Spanish song. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. Um, and I'm trying not to keep it into depth. And so, because of that, I got into music as a passion, as something that has, I guess, I've been born with ever since I was in my mom's womb, because all I hear is music. Um, and so when I was in high school, I was in a performing arts school, and I was a singer songwriter and a producer, as well as I played piano. So most of my high school year, I did music, but I was also an athlete. Um, and I had to choose between the two, which one I had to choose, because in the school that I was in, and also in the group that I was in, that I traveled around the world to perform in different countries, I had to choose between the two because they're both very, very, very um, time consuming. So in the end, I chose tennis. And long story short, but short, I was really good at it, but because I got injured, um, my whole career in the tennis industry has been ruined. And so I was just in like this depression phase for I think about a year or two, where I kind of did nothing. And it all came back to beatboxing, because um, when I finally got out of the hospital, when I was like feeling better, not depressed, my mom showed me the show. It was similar to hip hop improv, but I don't think it was called hip hop improv. It was just basically a group of people that did scenes, and then there was just this live music. But when I went and saw the show, it was actually just this one person making all the sounds, and it was a name called Kayla Milady. She was a phenomenal beatboxer. She is, not was, and I was lucky enough to be able to teach, be an apprentice for like a month or two, because she wanted to teach me a little bit with beatboxing, and how to like do it on my own. So when she does leave, I could progress and not need her help as much. And so within the 2 months, I got so motivated, and it helped me get back to my feet, because I had no motivation. And because of beatboxing, that got me motivated again. It helped me get into school again, just basically be able to do the things that I used to do back then. And now I'm here. I'm a beatboxer. I can't hear you. I'm a
Really. Time's
beatboxer.
up.
Oh shoot.
So now
Well,
you're
that
a
was good.
beatboxer. Okay, Jenny, what did you hear?
No, you're always around music because your parents were professional dancers. And then as you got older, you were getting divided between music and tennis because they're both so time demanding and time intensive. So then you ended up picking tennis. And you were going, that was going well, you were good at it, but you had a major injury. So, which is very difficult. I can understand. So you got out of the hospital and had some depression, I guess, but then the music was a way out of that, and you attended something that was like a sort of a freestyle music sort of thing. I didn't quite get exactly, but yeah, but you saw a beatboxer there that was really inspiring and kind of lit up a passion for beatboxing for you. And then you at some point, then the rest of the story with the beatboxing, but that was your catalyst for that.
Yeah,
That was really
Leonardo.
good. Jeez.
What happened next, Leonardo? So you're a beatboxer. You have 47 more seconds.
What am I supposed to say? What?
Oh, I don't know what happened next. So you chose
Oh,
beatboxing. You
oh,
became a
oh.
beatboxer, and then
Yeah, and so a whole year passed, and I got really good at it, and I decided to start getting into tournaments. And so I went
Mm.
to this national beatbox competition in New York City. It's humongous. Like hundreds of people had to go in and perform, and I was the top fifth, the top 16. and only 15 people were supposed to be are able to go in further and do the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. So I was just one thing close. And then after that year, I got even better next year, but I didn't have a chance to do any more tournaments based on.
And we're back, and everybody's muted again.
And we're back.
Hey.